What's up, guys?
Hey, Jimbo, how's it going?
All right. Everybody's got a lot of reps, got a lot of young guys in a lot of situations. We'll look at the film before I evaluate, but overall solid. I mean, ups and downs. I mean, you had some, because we took some of the main guys out at times. We didn't rep Dalvin a lot. Derwin played a series of two, and got him out. Marcus and Travis in the blue, but they're trying to get those other guys a lot of reps and work. But it was good. But you know, those young guys got to be more consistent. But that's where I thought we'd be about this stage. There were some really good things though too. No, we got a lot of work to do, but not unhappy.
Now, as far as just playing in the stadium, I know you kind of wanted to be outside.
I'm sorry?
As far as being indoors today, has that really changed much?
No, because, I mean, 100-yard field, we play indoors on bowl games too. Everybody, I mean, you like to get in the stadium just for the act of getting the kids used to walking in there. And I think a lot of times when you get in a new place, depth perception and get used to just familiar with something, but then still get everything done here.
How do things function with the younger quarterbacks?
I mean, at times there's a couple things, you know, you miss a signal or a call, but for the most part, pretty good. I mean, for the most part, pretty good.
Is it important for those young players, especially the quarterbacks, to get in those game-like situations?
Oh, you got to, man. Just when the bullets are flying and live and things are happening fast, the coaches ain't out there to, you know, be a crutch like you are in practice, you know, with you all the time, and from that standpoint. But not just them. I mean, every player. I mean, you got to get out there and, you know, as I say, you got to get away from the coach to play and make mistakes, and all of a sudden you got to recover on your own. You know what I mean? And not have him there coaching you every play to tell you what to do and those kind of things. So I mean, it's good for all of them.
And how do receivers look today?
Travis had some plays. Kermit made a play or two. Not bad. Some of the young guys. George didn't scrimmage. He got a concussion the other day in practice. Him and a receiver going after the ball. I don't know. Somehow they ran into each other. It was a weird deal. But we made some plays. Those tight ends made some plays. Backs. I mean, it was okay.
You said Travis was good.
Nothing. I ain't getting him tackled. He's playing really good. Playing really good, and I don't need him to be. He made his plays, runs his routes, and can do it and get thudded. And there ain't no sense to get him hurt.
Castro tight end. What have you seen out of him?
Good. I mean, you know, he gets lost at times on assignments, but you know, he made a couple nice plays in the passing game. Had good hands, and they'll learn to block. I mean, he's transitioning there all.
Jimbo, how the offensive line look today?
Let me think overall. We had a few. For the most part, our communication and blitz pickups was good. Getting hatch to hatch. Got beat a couple times physically, you know, on the edges, but by good rushes, not by anything bad. Ran the ball at times really well. Solid day. I mean, for the most part.
These guys, they played together now. Last year, all new, but I mean, now they played together.
This communication, they are. And you know, they're banged and bruised right now. So we've been going after 7 hard days, and but they're getting better. They're getting better.
Jimbo, how would you say you feel?
Well, I mean, we got to be dominant. If you're a great team, you're really great on defense. Very few teams that are ever great teams or, you know, championship caliber teams are poor defensive football teams. I don't think we will. I think we got some really outstanding players. And you know, the thing was interesting, when you take a couple guys off the field, they're used to making plays, how the other guys got to react. And it, you know, changes up your communications and things like that. But I thought the defense at times had some really nice plays.
Would Dalvin not take as many reps as Jacquez or anybody?
Yeah, Jacquez and Ryan Green took a lot of reps. And Freddie, put Freddie back at one back and did a nice job. But Ryan had a long run. Jacquez ran the ball really good and got more physical. But we got to continue to keep getting his pad level down, because he can be a force, you know, when he's running. But they got a lot of carries.
What's been your thoughts on Ryan Izzo this week?
Okay, Ryan, I expect a lot out of. He had a couple really nice plays a day, and a couple plays that just I say silly, for lack of a better word. You know, some mistakes he shouldn't have made, just from alignment or a little thing here and there on a play one time. But he is from fourth quarter workouts to this. He is a worker. He's going to be a really good player. His vertical threat is becoming much better, and you know, I like where he's developing. But there's some things he's got to get better at.
Overall, how's DeAndre's pocket presence, his control?
I like what he did today. I like what he did. I like JJ had a couple nice throws. Malik did. I mean, Malik's still gathering, you know, and knowledge of where he's at. But when he throws, he hits. When he throws something at it, sometimes you throw the wrong guy, but he still hits him. So that's a good thing.
How are the linemen?
You know what I mean? But Francois, for the most part, he had a couple things you wish he had back. But he's got to learn. You got to step your boundaries. They made some really, really nice throws at times today too.
Have they started to make themselves a little bit better?
I don't know. We'll wait and see the film. I'll just judge when we see the film.
How are the linemen and the receivers kind of taking up Francois' control?
that. They get a lot of them every day, so it seems good.
Before the first practice, you said you liked what you had at linebacker, even though a lot of people were concerned.
Yep.
Through so far, has that been?
Yeah, we keep him healthy. Shamar got a banged up hip flexor. He's been off and on, keeping him healthy. Ramirez, we're doing some really nice things. Six, Josh Brown, that group of guys. They make plays. I know, as I go back and think through plays, they flashed at different times after the situation.
Josh seems like he's in almost all the special teams. Is that a
Oh,
good
no
sign?
doubt. Big, long, athletic body, young guy. And that's the way you get him great experience on the field, making plays. And he's you talk about a smart, instinctive, and very high character young man. I mean, who does all the things right and does it right for the right reasons. I love what he's doing.
What are you looking forward to most about Tuesday? About how you look for it.
Well, I mean, just just thinking about how when you recruit, just like some of these young recruits are on the sideline now, and they emerged into those players, and just watching them fulfill their dreams. You know what I mean? It's a great day.
Jimbo, how cool is it for the offensive lineman to have Tony Vaselli here watching?
It is, and occasionally, he'll talk to some of those tackles and stuff, give them little tidbits and things like that. But, Tony's here being a dad, though. I don't know if they look at him that way. And, he's here being a dad, being an Andrew. And Andrew, I'm very pleased with where he's going to.
What's been your thoughts on Ricky so far?
Ricky. I tell you what, hit the ball as good today, excuse me, as he's hit. What I'm saying is he's been hitting it good, but I don't think he missed a field goal today. Hit one about 47 yards. And today, I've heard it one other day, but a lot of thump on the ball. You know what I mean? Just hitting it with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Not before, because you get here, you're a little nervous, you try. But now you're getting in a groove, and the ball came off his foot very good today.
Marquez White was absent today?
Yeah, he broke a bone in his hand. But he should be back. He had to put a plate on, but he'll be back here in a couple days. They went in and put a plate on it, but it's a little bone, and in a couple days, he'll be able to practice.
How did
jamming a guy with a little bone in his hand?
How did Lewis and McFadden look with him out?
I mean, again, it's hard to judge when a scrimmage is going on. You see him make play. We'll look at the film and see. But they're not good players. They're good players.
Do you kind of get those two players in both cornerback spots now with Marquez out a couple days?
We're mixing guys in and out everywhere.
Jimbo, the last couple of years, you guys have had vocal guys on defense, Telvin, then Jalen. Important, especially on that side of the ball, to have a guy like Derwin kind of maybe
Derwin and DeMarcus, those guys they're all been vocal. Yeah. It's just communications. You know what I mean? And you hear that voice that just makes everything all right.
What did Derwin say today?
He made a pick. He had a pick early. He had a pick early in the game. And then we didn't play him a lot. So him over there. I know what Derwin can do.
Between now and the next one.
Huh? Oh, we got to get that. I mean, just fundamentals and learn to take practice in the field. We got to hone in on details. We got to be very detailed on alignments, assignments, techniques, and just gain confidence. And we do that, we're confidence will grow. Okay. Thank y'all. I'm sorry.
Herman, how's it look?
I had a couple catches today. His foot's getting back. He's been able to practice. I mean, 3 or 4 nice catches, I think.